Hey guys, how you going? I thought I'd do a midweek video, sorry. I've got something for you. Look at this. Christopher F. Rufo says this man is a political predator. Teachers Exposed says the goal of the transition closet is for our students to wear the clothes that their parents approve of, come to school and then swap out into the clothes that fit who they truly are. Listen to this.
The goal of the transition closet is for our students to be able to wear the clothes that their parents approve of, come to school, and then swap out into the clothes that fit who they truly are. And I use the idea that this is like Superman changing in a phone booth. But that idea actually goes a lot further than that, because Superman isn't Clark Kent. Clark Kent is actually the disguise. And when Clark Kent goes into the phone booth, he transforms into Superman, who's really just who he truly is, Kal-El. And so this gives our trans students the opportunity to be the superheroes that we know they are. The goal of the transition closet.
So you send your kids to school in one set of clothes and they change them, is that right? I hope he doesn't step in there, in the closet with them. And then we have this one, which I can't play the music to because I'll get a copyright strike, but here we go. Listen, watch this. Rules for them. And the rules for you. Look at them. Justin Bieber, Olivia Rodrigo, Cardi B, Offset, LeBron James, Kanye West, Bobby Shmurda, Charlize Theron, Marky Mark, Chris Tucker, J-Lo and Ben Affleck, J-Lo. Oh dear, what happened there? My Twitter's playing up. Okay, let's go back to where we were before Twitter was so rude to me and just closed down on me. It happens. Demi Lovato. Migos? I don't know who that is. Sean Penn. Look at this, and look at your children. Matt Damon. Kid Cudi. Oh, I don't even know who half these people are. The Weeknd. I don't no idea. Never heard of them. Andy Garcia. Busta Rhymes. I've heard of them. And there you go. It's rules for thee, but not for me. Are we still listening to them? The next one is, this is what happens when you try too hard to be woke. ABC 6 News, a Massachusetts Montessori preschool has shut down and apologised after a classroom full of toddlers painted black faces on paper plates and held them up to their own faces as a celebration of Black History Month. Well, they shut the school, it closes. Yep. But hey, don't worry about Mr. Trudeau, hey? They did the same thing. What have we got next? Libs of TikTok says, I'm sorry, what? A school teacher fed students her cupcakes laced with her husband's mucus coming from a certain place. Cynthia Perkins used her husband's bodily fluid, there you go, to season pastries she gave out to her pupils. She's been jailed for 41 years after admitting a series of charges, including something really bad. This, oh, is it a woman? Or is it a man saying it's a woman? I have no idea. We've got another one here. Caption this. Pincushion? I don't know, other than maybe a pincushion. Wow. Sad? Ill? Problems? Okay. And then we have this one. This woman has an entire page dedicated to being racist against white people. She, of course, is also a teacher. Are you ready for this? Let's just go here and make it bigger.
Black people, colors only. I got a question. So you ever standing in public, right? You stand in public and you see white people. Do you ever get the urge to just, like you're minding your business, like they're kind of minding their business, and you just to scare them just to scare them a little bit, just to scare them a little bit, just to give them the feeling like today's the day. that black people start retaliating, just to give them a little bit of the burning feeling inside. No, just me? I don't know. Let me know. Black people, coloreds only. I got a question.
Okay, if you did that to me, I'd probably think you had Tourette's syndrome or something. You had some sort of muscle spasm that you couldn't control yourself. And that's probably what I would think. And I would probably have, like, look at you as if you're alright. But anyway, let's continue. We have this one. Grown adult has a meltdown over being misgendered. It's a mental disorder. That's exactly what it is. Let's have a look.
I have this one coworker who simply refuses to use the correct pronouns for me. I've called her out every time she misgenders me, and she just is resigned to not change. And today just broke something in me. I just snapped. I ended up yelling at her after the third time she misgendered me, and within like 30 minutes, like, I use they, them pronouns. And she got so defensive. And I just started explaining to her, like, I'm sick and tired of this shit. Like, you need to at least make an attempt. And she popped off, got upset, got defensive. What are you gonna do about it? And I just said, I'm gonna be really hurt and sad. Like, that's all I can do about it. And the worst part is that at that point, my boss, who claims to be so woke and, like, happy and joyous and making a safe, positive environment for everybody, gangs up on me with her and says, like, this is, Carson, like, shut up, this is not the time for a political statement. And I was upset, rightfully so, but was trying to take such a level-headed approach to it of, like, this is not a political statement. My identity is not a political statement. It's just my identity. All I'm asking you to do is respect that. And it really is within our own community that people have the most rampant transphobia. The coworker that refuses to use the correct pronouns for me claims to be bisexual, and she stands up and goes, when I came out as bisexual, everybody was mad at me. It's like, then why are you mad at the trans kid? Like, what? You want to inflict that same pain onto me? Why? It's so frustrating, because then my boss spins it around as, like, I'm the one who's making a scene and is being, like, over emotional or oversensitive. And it's like, all I am asking is for you to make an attempt to try and respect my gender identity. And they're both just going at me like, this is not the time. We're trying our best. You should be compassionate and understanding. You should just accept it with love and move on. Like, it's so frustrating. I literally was shaking so hard. I just got up and left. I came to the beach. I didn't know what else to do. I have this one.
Okay, sweetie, right? Okay, calm down first of all, right? The next thing is it is a political statement when you start yelling at people. Look, the public's been brainwashed. This is insanity. Yeah, this is not. Look, people will accept you as you are, but don't try and change the language. If you're happy, like, you know, just being accepted the way you are without worrying about what people are calling you, then I think you'd be much happier. But hey, that's just me. Then we got this one. This teacher thinks she's totally immune from parents being involved in their children's education. Are you ready?
So I see how you think that you've done something here because parents or community members have voiced concern to their elected official, which is how that process works. Not bringing it to a teacher, right? They're taking it to the elected.
Oh dear, Twitter's done it to me again. Let's try that again.
That legislators are trying to implement these things. But still, in fact, a parent, not my boss. I don't actually answer to them, so get bent.
Oh dear. This is a teacher, and she doesn't answer to the parents? Okay.
So
I think she might have the wrong idea, and I think she might be in the wrong profession. That's what it sounds like to me. What do you think? Okay, now we've got this one. The left is having a full-blown meltdowns because teachers are not going to be able to groom kids in Florida anymore. Are you ready for it? Listen, he's going to get... Look, he's going off. Oh, my goodness. Should we? Should we? Oh, let's.
As an American citizen, I find it truly disgusting that my country goes 40 steps forward just for people like the governor in Florida to take us 30 steps backwards. Don't say gay, Bill. Are you serious? Don't talk about what I went through and what my fellow gay LGBTQ plus community went through to get me here. Are you serious right now? Is the government sleeping? Why are they letting you do this? Isn't this the free country, the free world, freedom of speech? Don't say gay. That goes against freedom of speech. You cannot sit here and say being gay is not a choice when you're not gay. You don't know that. Now you want to make learning about our history illegal? You are literally making it harder for children to feel comfortable because conservative parents feel like it's not okay. They're not gay. It's not their place to talk about it. Stop being concerned with what other people like. This is disgusting. And in America...
Stop being concerned with what other people like? Well, excuse me, maybe you should stop being concerned what other people are saying then. And just be you. And just live life. And you'll do really well if you're not yelling at people like that. By the way, I don't know if he noticed, but his face went really bright red when he was screaming like that. It's not becoming at all. Oh dear. And then we've got this one, which I can't play with volume. So hang on a sec, guys. I'll set this up. Okay. I think this is a furry one. Yes, oh no, maybe not furry, doesn't have furries on, but like... Okay, I'll say it's master-slave, is it? Okay, I get it. Okay. Does anyone think that's a really good idea? Because, I don't know, I just don't think that's a good idea. You don't learn from history by repeating it, or paying them back. You don't do that. But anyway... some people think differently these days. Okay, we've got this one. These people are insufferable. Are you ready for this? Crazy, crazy.
Yeah, please. Why'd you take off my fucking flag off my car?
Because we want you to get the fuck out of our city. You guys are terrorists. You need to get out of our city. That's why.
Okay.
You turned the Canadian flag into the modern day.
You just did.
Swastika. You guys are literal domestic terrorists in our city. You need to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
That's why I took your flag off. Please leave our city.
All
Get
right.
the fuck out of here. I'd like to give you my email so you can send me that video also.
Oh dear.
Email so you can send me that video also.
Sure.
I'll upload it to the internet for you.
Okay, you're very beautiful.
Looked like she was going to say no, I'm not. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, there are some insane ones out there, aren't there, guys? Okay, here's another one. Oh, what a hot mess. Okay, let's have a look.
If you are part of the LGBTQIA community, you need to share this. And if you're an ally, step up. Body shaming of any sort is not okay. I am a thicker man, and that is okay. All you gay boys out there who shame other men for how they look, ew. And let's not forget, not dating someone because of their skin color isn't preference, it's racism. Let's not forget ableism, biphobia, transphobia, and ageism. This LGBTQI community needs a serious check, especially the gay men. And just because someone is non-binary, non-conforming, and gender fluid doesn't mean they're trying to change their gender or anything. They're just not going to fit into society's norm of what a man looks like and what a woman looks like. Because it's all actually made up from some Christian Bible that was made by a white man to suppress a bunch of slaves. Same with grammar. Stop the hate or get off my...
Oh my goodness. I had something to say, but he sort of left me speechless. Okay, no, it's not transphobic and genderphobic not to want to go out with someone or whatever, right? Because, like, everybody has their own preferences. That's what they are. They're preferences. They're not phobias. Everything's a phobia these days. Phobia. No, not scared of you. Just don't want to date you. Okay? Some people have preferences for skinny girls. Some people have preferences for girls with more meat on them. And it's the same with men. Wow. And who would have thought? Dear me. I don't even know what to say to this. oh, this one's pretty sad. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, okay, watch this. This is pretty sad.
Put your mask on. There you go. Keep it right there.
We're in Hollywood. Who do we got here? We got Jay-Z.
Masks are just soaking wet because they're sucking on them all day. There's lots of goop under there.
Matt Damon. Elise Theron is here. LeBron. Jennifer and Ben. Emmett Smith.
There you go. There's my kind of celebrity.
Yeah, now we're talking.
I wear a mask to school. I wear a mask to school. Hi ho the Dario. I wear a mask to school.
Of course, there's an all-time celebrity row here tonight for Super Bowl 56. Andy Garcia, Chris Tucker, taking it all in. Get those pictures. Magic Johnson. Johnson.
I'm used to criticism as a public figure. I've been wearing the mask the entire game long. People want a picture, I hold my breath. Zero risk.
Police were called on campus. The entire school went into lockdown, and all because 2 students refused to wear a mask.
We're here because we got kicked out of class for not wearing a mask and protecting our rights. We came to class with no mask on. They kicked us out. We were sitting outside at the office, and then we got kicked out of the office. And then once we got kicked out of the office, they said to go sit outside by the curb, and that's where we are now.
Wear your mask. We have been in quarantine for months.
Oh, see that?
Put your mask on.
Bit of abuse going on, I think. Libs of TikTok says, it's a cult. You're kidding me, aren't you? Oh dear. This is the silliest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. Then we've got this one. So glad to see the USAF band following the science. They've got it cut out. Senior Airman Rose Valby, a Freedom Browse member, warms up on her French horn before a concert at the Air Force Armament Museum, February 3rd. The 6-person band, part of the United States Air Force Band of the West, performed the show as the first part of a regional tour of the area. US Air Force photo, Ilka Cole, I think. Oh, then you've got this one. Okay, get ready for this.
Under God, and I'm a socialist witch because under God was added. For all the people in my comments asking why I don't stand for the pledge. First of all, it says under God, and I'm a socialist witch because under God was added due to the Red Scare because communism was godless. As for the freedom and justice for all line, we are not there yet. And when the pledge was written and when the Constitution was written, we definitely did not have freedom and justice for all because their vision of the future was only cis, straight, white men. This country was built on the genocide of Native Americans and built on the backs of black people. It was implemented after World War II due to a wave of nationalism, and it's brainwashing and indoctrination. It's brainwashing and indoctrination because you're societally pressured to stand for the pledge and you're outcasted otherwise. The point of it was for immigrant kids to renounce their previous culture and nationality and pledge only to America. They are only American now. That's xenophobia. According to West Virginia State Board of Education versus Barnett, it is an infringement on your First Amendment rights and illegal for someone to make you stand for the pledge. You can sue the school. For all the people in my comments asking why I don't stand for the pledge. First of all, it says...
Sorry, I nearly fell asleep, guys. Oh my god. Do you know what that was to me? Word salad. Word salad. I I think they're missing logic. I really, really think they're missing logic. If you look at it logically, that's not what... Oh my goodness, guys, this is insane. Yeah, and they seem to always have... Why do they always have different colour hair? They seem to have strange coloured hair, most of these people. Oh, dear me, guys. Anyway, you can let me know what you think about this down below. I just thought I'd do a quick midweek video for you, and I will be live on Saturday morning, which will be Friday night, UK and US time. Okay, guys, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. See, Twitter keeps doing this to me. I have severe problems with Twitter. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, guys. Bye.